All right, y'all. So this has been on this charger for about 8 hours. So I'm gonna pull this battery off here. I tell you what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just grab a battery. I'll put this one back in, we'll check it, and then I will check it tonight when I go to put the girls in, and then I will check it again in the morning. I just reran all the wire, so I'm not gonna let them out in here to destroy the fence again because it's not on. Yeah, I see you all sitting over there. My apologies for the wind. It's always windy. I need a better microphone cover or something. Somebody, something, tell me. So what I'm gonna do, go ahead and disconnect this from that charger. I don't remember, I think it was this way. Yep, that feels right. Gonna have to bend these tabs back down. They make this case tight. Put that back on there. I probably should not use this to put these on there because I might strip it out. Ta-da! Just a little clip on the back of that and it just hangs right up on there. Since my ground wire snapped off, pull that out of here. This is like a hard plastic coating on the outside of this thing. I probably need that much. And it is not a friend of the coming off. There we go. Put that in your pocket. Make a nice little loop out of the end of your wire. Like that. I hope you have enough wire to get up in there. It really is a pain in the butt. This wire is so thick and heavy. So it's pretty simple. Big nut right here, and the wire just comes into the side and goes up underneath that nut, and then it makes a nice metal connection. This is your hot wire going to your fence. And then here's the on-off. So I'm gonna turn that on. Nope, nothing happening. So normally you could look inside there and you would see that every time it sends out a pulse, this would flash and there's nothing happening in there. New battery it is. Yeah, it is what it is, new battery. Now what I should have probably done was shut this off for the winter, close them out of the pasture, and then put the battery on a trickle charger so it would just keep it constantly charged all winter. It is pulling a little charge from the solar. I kicked it on the charge when I was fixing the fence yesterday. I most likely ruined it, not treating it right over the winter. So pick up another battery, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll get that put in there. And we'll see how that works. I'll put it on charge for now. It probably only has an hour of sunlight, if that. Probably not gonna do much. The Saga continues. It could also be that that charger is not designed to charge that battery in a way that going to actually recharge it. I actually forgot I need to take this battery back out of here so I can take it with me. So I'm going to tear this all back apart. Fun times. I won't make you sit through that. All right, y'all, we're back. As the situation went, the old battery is dead. Got a new battery. It's a little bit chillier than I thought it was going to be this morning. I'm going to pop this battery in here. Getting pretty good at it now since 47th time I've taken this thing apart. Hope you guys can see that. Sometimes when I'm looking at that screen, it looks dark because of the way the sun is coming through. So I have no idea if this is charged. It has a little bit of a charge, a lot of charge, how long it's been sitting at Rural King. We got the exact replacement, the Power Wizard. We're gonna check in. Let's see, let me flip this. There is no space to spare around this casing. If it doesn't turn on right away, I'll leave it charge up all day in the sun. I know it's probably recommended to fully charge it before use, but I do not have a means for doing that right now. I can always just turn on the solar charger and let it charge up that way. I know it's got to be riveting television. Watching me take this thing apart 57 times and put it back together. I use little hooks like this all the time, mostly when doing brakes. I'll just take a little piece of fencing wire and bend it and hook it onto something. Do not drop the little washer that goes between this and the mounts. That wire just goes right up in there and touches everything metal. Now if this doesn't work, I'm not gonna freak out about it because it may need to charge for a day. If it doesn't work, I'll leave it on charge. There's 3 different options up here. You have on, off, and charge battery. Now I left this set on charge battery all winter. Probably the wrong thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, I can hear it ticking. I can see that flash in there, but I don't know if it's coming through on the camera. Oh, there it was. Perfect. Okay, so that is ticking off. So next things, I have this handy dandy, super cheap. This is basically a voltage tester. I think this is like, well, when I bought this, it was like $12. I saw them in the store last night. They're up to almost 20. But this is nothing fancy. This is your ground wire. This will get stuck into the wet dirt. You just take this end, stab it into the ground. The dirt over here is very moist. And then I'm gonna first test this hot wire. I don't know, without shadowing. Ouch. It's working because I just touched it. What I hate about this is it's really super hard to see. There's no way it's going to show up on camera. Maybe it'll show up in the video even though I can't see it. But it is flashing. It's hitting a minimum of 5,000 volts. That one's hitting 5,000. Should be pushing 7. But that battery, I have no idea if it's how much charge it has on it. I'll take my drill with me, set it on my path to the barn so as not to forget it. Because I don't want to find it a week from now laying out here in the field, because I have done that. That seems to be working. It'll charge during the sunshine today. So we have a couple hundred feet of fence from the charger to where it ends right here. You guys saw me working on this area right here. This is the gate from the barn. This is where the fence ends. I'm going to be looking for a couple things, and I'll bring you guys back out here tonight, and I will arc this intentionally to the pole so you can see what the arc looks like. I'm just standing here and I'm listening because you will hear a snap if there's an arc anywhere that's occurring where the wire is too far from itself. Hi, little spider. Just move on, buddy. You'll hear a snap, snap, snap of the fence if it's arcing. I don't hear anything right now, but I am going to pop the tester on. I like to go the furthest point from the charger to the fence, make sure that it's pushing the same amount of voltage all the way over to here. And again, I'm going to try to show you, but I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Yep, hitting 5,000, hitting 5,000. You can barely see it with the naked eye. See if I can shadow it a little better. You just don't have to trust me, y'all, that it's hitting 5,000. I'm gonna, and my tiny little pea brain, and pain is the greatest teacher. I almost straddled that fence to step across. And as you can imagine, well, that would have hurt. It doesn't, I don't want to say that it doesn't hurt. It kind of contracts your muscle a little bit, and you get a little bit of an electric shock, like if you, in the winter, if you're dragging your feet across the carpet. I think we all played the game when we were kids where you drag your feet on the carpet and then you reach out and touch someone and it... We're just gonna open this gate back up. We'll test this side of the fence as well. Just stab your probe into the wet ground. Yep, popping 5, popping 5. That was sick, which is weird. Probably most likely just the lighting. So everything looks legit. All the lines are still tight. There's nothing touching anywhere. Everything looks good. People always ask us what kind of fence we use. Hold on. Got a lot of heavy... Not exactly sure why he's Jake breaking down through here. Got a lot of heavy equipment moving through here today. Somebody might be building a house or something. A lot of people ask what kind of fence we use for our goats, because we hear horror stories all the time of Nigerian dwarfs. They must have some really sporty goats that we don't have, because oh, my Nigerians jump a 4-foot fence, so I need something higher. When you tell people we run Nigerians on electric, solar powered electric fence, I don't think they believe us. It's just a matter of them, I don't know how to say it, them training themselves or being trained to the fence, just like you would a dog with like an underground fence or something. I haven't seen the majority of goats actually touch the fence. I think it was Sprinkles. Hi, Mama. You making that dirty spot dirtier on my wall? Good morning. Oh, she's about to pop, y'all. No, don't say that. She can't. She can't yet. She's too far out. You just rubbing on everything today? Good morning, ladies. I see you, Limpy. Good morning. I didn't sweep the floor again. I forgot. Good morning, Miss Sugar Pie. She is close. Sugar Pie, I'm really gonna get on her ligaments, start feeling those out. And I know you guys hear me preach this all the time, but she doesn't have real firm, hard ligaments like some of the other goats will. Your best indicator of getting close to birth is feeling those ligaments. They're right there on either side of the tail. They're like 2 pencils. Once you feel them, you won't forget. And just keep feeling them, see what they're doing. She's giving me a weird hunch right now, which is making them feel a little different than they should, but... Excuse me, ma'am. May I open this gate, please? Okay, well, lick your leg. That's some serious morning yoga. Excuse me, ma'am. Beep, 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 beep. Scusi, scusi. Scusi, scusi. You know, moving 1 inch to the left every 5 seconds doesn't help me. Can you just go all the way? Get out of there, you little chub. Move. I know you don't understand. I know. Goats don't understand how gates work. What I'm going to try to do, they haven't, it's a bit early for them to want to run out into the pasture. But I'm going to head that way and see if they follow me. What was I saying? Jeez. So Sprinkles, I think, is one of the goats that actually licked the fence. She didn't touch it with her nose. She just went straight to licking it. The other goats, as soon as I opened this up, it was like they could feel the fence there, and they just went right down this path, stayed away from the fence. Come on, ladies. Ladies. Goats. Here you go. Here you go. Strays will get them out here. Come on. Yeah, it's a little early. But they went straight down this path, went straight across the bridge, and never even looked at the fence. I don't know if they can sense it. I would imagine that they can sense the fence, the electric shooting through it. Little sprinkles in all her orneriness. Just walked right up and licked it and got a mouthful of shock. And again, it's not painful. It's startling. That's probably the best way to talk about it. And with a goat, if something startles them, then they're not going to go back and lick it again or touch it again. She's the only one I specifically remember actually touching the fence. I thought I just heard it popping. Nope. I had a bee one day got stuck between, I don't even know how it was possible, but he got stuck between the wire and it was arcing off of his body and jumping to the next wire. Come on, goat. Hey, you go. Hey, you go. Hey, you go. No, they got to fill their tum-tums first. I'm just going to walk this line and chat at your face. I had a couple babies. Babies always touch it because they're more curious. That's not true. Not all of them. I'm going to say this again, TBK. I'm pretty sure it was Sprinkles babies that touched the fence. Tracy has sent me pictures of Sprinkles babies. She is a Couclair, but she also carries buckskin. She threw a Couclair kid and a buckskin kid, and none of that could have come from Jack because he is just black. So she's carrying both those genes. And Tracy has sent me those photos, and I'm going to post them. Again, I'm just looking at down through here, making sure I don't hear any snaps or pops, and I don't hear anything. So Tracy has sent me those photos, and I'm going to post those in the community tab. I'm hoping those little chunkies will get some food in their belly by the time I make it all the way around. The lovely H continues to be disappointed that we did not keep Tango. And Tango she's the little Couclair baby. And she's like, oh, I still wish I had kept that girl because she is gorgeous. Surprisingly, I have run out of things to say. Gonna be sunshine all day today. So hopefully that'll give the fence. Can you guys see that right here? This is just a piece of the poly wire that has frayed, not the metal strands. I didn't catch that on my way through here. There's nothing clicking or popping. What you don't want is to have extra load put on the charger. That thing barely emits anything. Since it's such a low output, you don't want to detract from that at all. Even though they say that the weeds don't necessarily affect it. When it gets something on it, it clicks faster than normal. I don't know if it's twice as fast. If you double your output, you reduce the length of time that your battery's going to last. You give everybody fresh water and they go drink from the mud puddle. Is mud puddle water better? I guess it's fresh water too. Just, well, hopefully it's fresh. I'm not aware of anything north of us that has runoff that's going to be in that water. Okay, y'all a bunch of fatties are just gonna eat hay, not come out in the pasture with me. Oh, morning, Miss Boozies. Let's just do a goat run around real quick. Dude, why are you so dirty? He's dirty from there. I see you, but why are you so dirty? Your girls aren't that dirty. You're just a dirty little boy. Usual run. Oh. Why can't you stay clean like your ladies? You putting off more lanolin than the girls? If you touch Baby Doll, they have a tremendous amount of lanolin. And lanolin is an oil that they secrete, and it coats their hairs. And that's what keeps them dry. And that's what keeps them warm. Good morning. How are you? Hi, Bubba. Some people actually boil the lanolin out of, if you see lanolin in a product, that's where it's coming from. Generally, I don't know if other animals produce it or not. You'll see like a lot of lip balms. You know, Are you doing laps around? Hey, you be nice to my goats, or you go sleep with the boys. Hey, ladies. The amount of hormones in this. Hi, what are you doing? You know she'll kick your butt because you're tiny. It's like a hormone festival over here. Everybody's just hormonal. Pregnant mamas, all pregnant mamas. Everybody got an opinion. Cookie's favorite spot. She loves to come out here in the morning, right here in the corner, because that's where the sun comes in first. She'll just stand there and warm herself up. Usually Strews is out here with her. You guys see when your goats start to get copper deficient, you'll start to see this red come into their blacks. Goats with black are the easiest to spot. You'll have fishtail, which she has. It looks like the tail of a fish. There's no better way to explain it than it looks like a fishtail instead of a nice little paintbrush tip. But your black goats are the easiest to spot when they start getting low on copper, because their black will start getting a red or copper hue to it. Oh, good morning. I know you're super lovey because you're getting so close to having babies. You guys ready for babies? Hopefully everything goes smooth and there's no issues. I was telling you guys in the last couple videos, the undercoat is starting to come out. That's it right there. Just like wool under there. They look a mess when it starts coming out. It's actually warm to the touch. Like it just holds heat. How are you today? I hope that's not Orf you're getting on your nose, because it sure looks like it. Sure looks like Orf. Ugh. There's not a lot you can do about Orf. Kind of just let it run its course. She'll get blisters all over her mouth or nose sometimes. And she sure looks like she's getting... Okay, come here. Hey, look at me. Oh, did I get that spot right there? Oh, you're twitching. Oh, you are twitching. Yep, you definitely have Orf. Yep. Oh, what's this? It's involuntary. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll stop messing with you. You see where I just scratched her a little bit? She's got all this undercoat. Come here, I know I see your sweet face. This is our first mama to give birth, guys. Get ready. She is the most mellow, subdued goat. If you guys have goats, go do this. Find the spot, usually right around the shoulder blade somewhere. It's like a dog when you get that spot on their belly and their leg starts to kicking. Basically the same thing. Good morning. You getting your butt warm now? I will bring you back tonight and see if I can make that fence arc so you can see what I'm talking about when the electric's jumping from the wire to the post or whatever other impediment is causing an arc in the system. And I'll bring the tester back out so we can see if you can see the lights lighting up on it in the dark. I'm gonna feed you. Is that your angry face? Are you talking? You never talk. Is that your angry face? Do you have an angry face? Oh, come here. Boots. I smell like your goats. She's like, dude, just feed me. Just give me my food. All right, guys, I'm at the charger here. Unfortunately, temperature's dropping about 25 degrees tonight, so the wind is whipping pretty good. So hopefully you can hear me. I'm gonna kill this light so you can see this light right here flash, letting you know that the charger is working. There you go. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna put a piece of wire on this fence to show you the arcing. And now the rain's here, so I'm about to kill that little experiment. You guys just gonna have to trust me that you can see the arcs better in the dark. All right, let me wait this rain out. I tried to do this last night. I've run out of nights to essentially show you the arcing of the wire from anything that's touching the fence to the post. I'm over this. It started pouring down rain when I was standing out here last night, and it rained for long enough. Today, the fence is on. The girls are just being lazy bums laying over on the porch, not even coming out here trying my fence. I've wrapped this wire around the fence. I pulled the poly wires back and exposed the metal wires, and I'm just gonna hook that in there and touch that on the fence, just so hopefully you can hear it snap when I turn it on. I'm gonna turn the charger on. Can't really see any arcing right now, but surely you guys can hear that. That's what you'd be listening for in the dark when it's quieter and the wind's died down, or looking for an arc to jump from this wire to the metal pole. So much effort to get that video footage update. So don't throw it in the comments, because I'm just going to say it now. I was thinking that Stanley jump starter had the capability to also charge. It will charge, but it does not charge a battery. Oh, hello. What are you up to, Mr. Finnegan? Oh, buddy, you out killing stuff? So that does not actually have a charging capabilities like I thought it did. It charges things like phones or any type of USB. You could plug into that and charge that, but it's made specifically to have enough power to jumpstart your car. I erred in that, but that's okay. I did get my trickle charger out, or my float charger, whatever you guys want to call it, hooked it up to that bad battery, and the battery is bad. It is indicating that it is not rechargeable, so that is done. It is 2 years old, I believe, and it's on 24/7, 365. The actual solar panel charger, I think, was like $159, and the new battery was $35. You could find them online for like $15, but then they want a $12 or $15 core charge, so you still end up being at $30. So we just picked one up at the store. I think that's it. Baby goat's somewhere between 12 to 22 days, so we're gonna get Sugar Pie up on the stand and give you her, we'll just give you the rundown of her stats. Got this guy out because my right rear drive axle slash, they call it a transmission or a hydro. The owner's manual calls it a transmission. Everybody else calls it a hydro gear. Anyway, it's about gone. So they're gonna come pick that up tomorrow morning and get that. Well, it'll be Friday morning. You guys will see this Saturday or whatever. Freaking hemorrhaging cash here. All right, guys, go click all the buttons, like, subscribe, thumbs up, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a stranger, and goodbye.